back in the theStreamtv studios for a Stream Dream casting episode. What's up, fam? It is the Flash TV after show family coming to you live for our brand new Stream Dream casting. Last week we did Booster Gold, who we just couldn't stop talking about because he is an amazing hero.
He's so cool.
He's cool.
Can't wait to see him make the jump to the cinematic world.
He's no Flash, but he's cool.
He's not Flash, but he's cool.
But
I think
he's
that
flashy.
there could be a franchise around Booster Gold for sure. So we'll see what happens there. But today, we are doing The Punisher. Now we know we've seen The Punisher be made recently in the film with Thomas Jayne, who is great, who is in Hung, and he played Mickey Mantle.
Hung was brilliant.
And you know, Punisher, the film Thomas Jayne did, that was kind of at the beginning of the superhero movies. It wasn't that much CGI involved or a comic book essence in that. So with the whole reincarnation of the new Avengers and X-Men and then Spider-Man, reason to believe that probably Punisher will be recast at some point.
Yeah, very sure.
Especially, like, I think he's got a lot of intertwined with X-Men, right?
Oh, yeah, no, he's kind of intertwined with everybody. There was like a series going on where he was like taking everybody out. You know, so, you know, he's
That's a cool
definitely
hero.
one.
Especially how popular, like, anti-heroes are in general, with, like, Frank Underwood, Tony Soprano. I mean, the list, Breaking Bad, the list goes on and on with anti-heroes. So let's get to it. And we also have at Superhero Feed sending their pick in as well. And we'll get to that. But let's say what's up to Jack Hind over here, Devon Stewart, Dylan, and Lauren. Where are you, girl? Let's find out.
Last week we did Booster Gold. I gave you Robert Buckley, and today I'm going to be giving you Roman Reigns for the Punisher. I don't know if there's any WWE fans out there, but Roman Reigns is like a badass. He's giant, he's jacked, he has the face of the Punisher, and he also has like the dark hair. There's a bunch of different pictures of him online, some with long hair, some with short. Obviously that can be changed, but I think for the Punisher the biggest thing is the physicality of the character, and I think that Roman's got this one down. Plus, WWE guys have been busting out and doing acting stuff left, right, and center, from Batista to obviously The Rock, which you guys all know. So I think that he would be an excellent choice.
If you smell... Roman Reigns is related to The Rock, but that's about as much as The Rock he's got in him. Thanks, Lauren, and keep having fun down under. We'll see you here soon, back when the Flash after show gets back going. Devon, Punisher.
I actually had to take your pick from last week, and I went up and threw your boy Allen back up there.
Jocked it.
You know, because I think he's a good pick, but the thing is, it's an obvious Booster Gold, but I want to use that crimson chin he got going on right there.
Crimson chin.
Because, you know, with Punisher, they always do the shadowy silhouette of him. I feel like he could put up, and he's huge. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
And then, you know, he's already buff and in shape. Dye his hair black, give him a little 5 o'clock shadow. I feel like he can do it.
He used to be a Calvin Klein model. Hey. Calvin Klein to the Punisher.
Bam.
Can you get much better than
A very unfleazy pick of you.
A very unfleazy pick.
So we'll see how the fans react. Guys, you can hit us up using hashtag StreamDreamcasting and let us know about Devon's pick and even Jack's pick. Jack, what do you got?
I chose Karl Urban. Karl Urban, in my opinion, is just an absolute machine. Everything about him is awesome. He's from Wellington, New Zealand, so he's not from England, so I'm not just being biased. But still, obviously, you've seen Judge Dredd. If you haven't seen Judge Dredd, go and watch Judge Dredd. That film was outstanding, and I pretty much can see that kind of character. He's Judge Dredd character. Try and say that 10 times really fast. See his character as the Punisher, pretty much, but with his own little twist, a little bit more of a badass on it, and not so much as a law enforcer. I think he's got the Punisher down.
Great pick. Definitely crossed a lot of people's minds, including myself. Devon, what if Karl Urban became Bruce Wayne Batman? Because he was up for it.
The thing is, with Karl Urban, he's never been my top action guy, and he gets so many action roles, but he's always been that out of shape, in shape guy. He's like the Paul Pierce of Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? And like, so I've never been a big fan of him. And Judge Dredd was okay. I mean, I won't say it's phenomenal, but it was definitely a good 6.5, 7. Sure. You know, if you got a couple extra bucks, take some homies, y'all go catch it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's a good, it's a good social movie to go watch.
Karl
It's
Urban
entertaining.
is definitely going to get a huge role one of these days. So I went with, who did I go with? Oh, this one is just more of a fun pick. I went with Scott Hall from the 90s, WWE, NWO, WCW. Let's check out this. These are Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. That's, okay, guys, so we have to send photos that are a certain format, and this is the best one that was mostly Punisher. But if you look up photos of Scott Hall and the Punisher, they're literally identically They're identical.
Yeah, he cut his hair at one point, didn't he?
With this, they had the shadow and his like cigar in his mouth and his like squiggly hair over his face. It's like I swear they drew the Punisher like to look like Scott Hall, or Scott Hall was inspired by the Punisher.
The question is, does he still look like that?
No, he
that
does
was 15
not.
years ago.
Right. No, that's why it's 1996.
That's
Scott
fair.
Hall.
I massively appreciate WWE athletes coming into the acting world, but at the same time, I feel like The Rock earned its place. Like Dwayne Johnson earned coming into the acting industry. These other WWE fighters are just kind of throwing themselves in there. They're just getting picked because they're big. They're just getting picked because they look the part. I feel like it's hurting actual actors who have been training like their asses off, and they're losing to WWE because Batista's got a bigger following.
Right.
No, just in my opinion, I feel like throwing WWE actors in there first is a bit of a cut down.
Sure. Well, they do a lot of WWE films that are produced by the company themselves, which is very smart.
That's fair.
But no, my pick is Scott Hall in like 1992 or 1996. Just a fun pick. Another guy that crossed my head, Josh Brolin. Might be good.
I saw Josh Brolin.
This one's a little up in the air. It could go either way. At Superhero Feed, he just hit me up, actually. He just texted me. He wants to see John Hamm in that role. Another one that's a popular pick. So, guys, hit us up. Use the hashtag StreamDreamcasting. Let us know who you think and who you want us to stream Dreamcast next. And don't forget, go to theStream.tv to vote for which one of our picks you agree with most. We'll see you next week, back with an all-new Flash.
Peace. Subscribe to theStream.tv and click that button.